Make sure you've subscribed or you could miss out. What could be more Canadian than beavers and moose? Well, there's a long list of them, and we'll be starting our list of the top 10 mysterious animals found only in Canada with this incredible Vancouver Island marmot. Of course, the Vancouver Island marmot can be found only in the high mountains of Vancouver Island in Canada, hence its inclusion on our list. However, the craziest fact about this mysterious animal is that it hibernates for a longer time than it is awake. The marmot spends about 7 months a year in hibernation, and that probably has a lot to do with why so little is known about its lifestyle. This usually falls around the long and cold alpine winter, where hunting is more difficult. Although there are other species of marmots found in Eurasia and Mexico, none is as large as those in the Vancouver Island. Adult marmots in Canada can weigh as much as 15 pounds. Interestingly, only a few of these animals are left as they are classified as critically endangered, so there's a high chance you may never come across a Vancouver Island marmot in your lifetime. Still, if you're lucky enough to come across one, be sure to look out for the white markings on their nose and the rich fluffy brown fur around their body. The exotic Arctic marble fox is what you get when you crossbreed red and silver foxes. Even more interesting is the fact that this is one of the rarest fox species in existence. However, the name is so perfect as it fits the beautiful marble look of this fox. The first thing you would notice is the elegantly white fur with streaks of grey, red or black mixed in. The Arctic marble fox also has an unusually pointy muzzle with large ears inherited from red foxes. Despite how playful and cute these marble foxes are, it's not a good idea to domesticate them as many people are trying to do. It's actually considered illegal to own one as a pet, as they are more suited to the wild world. Still, there's no doubt that one glance at these mysterious creatures and your heart is sold. Although there's a great chance that the Eskimo Curloo could be extinct, this rare bird is worth talking about for its sheer magnificence, despite being less than 1 kilogram in size. While the debate about the endangerment status of the Eskimo Curloo rages on between the scientific and birding community, let's talk about what makes this bird unique. Its name translates to new moon, which refers to the shape of its long bill. However, if you look closely at this beautiful bird, you will notice that the bill almost takes up a life of its own. It acts like tweezers while searching around for insects and grains to feed on. Unfortunately, millions of these Eskimo Curloos are hunted each year, and that contributed a lot to their disappearance. Still, some birdwatchers claim to see them occasionally, so we live in hope. At first glance, it doesn't look like there's anything mysterious or unusual about this Canadian bird, but a little research will reveal several surprises. The Ross's goose is quite common in Canada, with its beautiful white feathers and the black colour of the tip of its wings. Due to their small size, averaging around 25 inches, scientists had no idea that they were geese and only discovered this in 1861. However, the only place where these birds will ever breed is in Canada's Northwest Territories. Researchers have tried to find out why this happens, but there's no specific answer at this moment. So every year they return to this Arctic region to settle in nesting colonies and have babies. On very rare occasions, the colour of the Ross's goose feathers develops a blue tinge that transforms its look to a classier version. Mysterious and beautiful. It doesn't get any better than this. Oh, wait till you see number 1 on our list. It's a massive beastie that currently stands as the symbol of a province in Canada. Please subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on our awesome videos. Catch ya. The Maritime Shrew, which weighs an average of 0.1 pounds, is a tiny yet adorable mammal that has made Canada its forever home. The shrew won't intentionally attack you, but you should be careful not to provoke this otherwise meek animal until it shows its vicious side. Found only in New Brunswick and Nova Scotia in Canada, the Maritime Shrew love to hide within the marshy wetlands, and that makes it rare to see them around. They do love their meals, so more often than not, the Maritime Shrew is feasting on woodlice or earthworms if you're lucky enough to come across this animal. You can easily identify them by their brownish fur coat and cute whiskers. Now, most people think of Wolverine as the strong superhero in the X-Men series, with his sharp claws and ability to heal super fast. However, the real-life version of the Wolverine lives within the alpine regions of northern Canada and is more ferocious than you can imagine. Weighing as much as 70 pounds, or 31 kilograms, this huge animal is the largest land-dwelling mustelid, yet it's small compared to animals like wolves, moose and bears. Still, the Wolverine doesn't mind its size when going against its enemies. Although every species of the Wolverine has its unique appearance, the ones native to Canada have a more stocky build with short legs and bushy tails. However, they have small eyes, which contribute to their terrible eyesight. Still, they make up for this with excellent senses of smell and hearing to hunt at night. And here's the shocker, they actually stink. You're more likely to smell a Wolverine coming before you see them because they secrete a nasty smelling liquid to mark their territory. Have you ever heard of an animal that changes the colour of its fur depending on the weather? Well, that's most likely an ermine. In summer, the ermine has a completely brown fur with a black tip on its tail. However, in winter, it becomes completely white while still retaining the black colour around its tail. The white colour serves as camouflage when snowing to effectively avoid predators and surprise their prey while hunting. Still, you can't deny that this short-tailed weasel is unbelievably cute with its short legs and long body. But don't let this innocent look fool you. They are one of very few small animals that can come face to face with a snake and emerge victorious. Ermine have the impressive ability to bite off a snake's head and drag it off so they won't be able to escape. Cool, right? We're almost at number 1. Now make sure you like and subscribe to this video if you've learned something today. Check out the next animal that has existed since the time of the last ice age. The cute but deadly pine marten earned their name from their environment as they live mostly around pine forests in Newfoundland. There's a strong belief that the ancestry of the animal goes as far as the end of the last ice age when they arrived in Britain. Today, they live as natives of Canada, where they hunt grey squirrels and have semi-retractable claws which help them climb trees fast. They are slightly larger than their continental cousins, while also having an orange patch on their throat and a beautiful dark brown fur. You can easily recognise them by their long tail and pointed faces with sensitive ears for surviving in the wild. Interestingly, they are extremely territorial animals. You can't find more than one adult Newfoundland pine marten around the same area at a time, preferring to set up their spaces as far away from each other as possible. As of 2020, less than 400 white Commode bears could be found in British Columbia in Canada, giving you an idea of just how rare and mysterious this animal is. Your best chance of seeing a Commode bear is if you visited the Princess Royal Island or Gribble Island in British Columbia, and this may still end up being an unsuccessful journey. The white Commode bear is also known as the spirit bear, and you could call them Canada's best kept secret due to their elusive nature. Their beautiful white fur is more than a pretty feature. It helps them fish better as they can easily sneak up on fish. The crazy part is that the white Commode bear is actually a black bear, but a recessive gene, which can also be found in yellow Labradors, is responsible for their white colour. They definitely won the lottery in nature. With an impressive weight ranging from 1,000 to 2,000 pounds, the wood bison is the largest land mammal in North America. Despite their huge size, they are great swimmers and runners, moving as fast as 55 kilometers per hour. That's 34 miles per hour. So don't bother thinking you can outrun them. You can easily recognize them by their pointy horns, shaggy dark brown fur around their shoulders and legs, and hair on the chin that looks a lot like a beard. The only places you can find the wood bison are around the Northwest Territories, Manitoba and British Columbia, where they prefer to feed on leaves and shrubs. Don't be surprised to know that the bison is the official mammal of Manitoba. That's right, they're on the coat of arms and flag. If you want to predict a wood bison's mood, look out for the tail. A relaxed tail is a relaxed bison, but a tail straight up in the air signifies an angry bison, so you better watch out.
Cheers for watching and good on you, mate. Now, if you want to be a cool cobber, give this next video a burl.